So just a quick update about the things we did in the last couple of months to prepare for our trip out to Utah for a few weeks. We put on the ARC 750 Extreme Edition, and by extreme I think it's just the color black. It's way better than the one that this comes with, and it's fully adjustable up and down, which is nice because we're running with a pretty high hitch. So we put some bags on the chains so we don't have to listen to those going down the trail, and we got some hooks for easy on and off. We'll see how those work out. I do have the other ones that were on there in the truck just in case those are kind of sketch. The max coupler lock and roll that we had on here actually seized up right here. It was seized up from the dealer. I asked the tech when he sold this to us, was it supposed to move? And he's like, nah, you got to put some weight on there before that'll move. Well, it turns out, no, you should be able to move this by hand, right? And the warranty situation with Mission Overland was pretty quick. I got it in about a week, so that worked out. Up top here we have a 20-pound LP that we attached with a water jug holder, because trying to find a bracket for a 20-pound LP tank it's ridiculous. They're like $250 on the cheap end. I don't know why, but this one is thick. It's steel. I mean, these aren't super great, but this thing isn't going anywhere. And that's to run our fire pit. We also added a second gas can, so we have 11 gallons. We put a mat down here so the vibrations and stuff, I mean, I don't mind it being scratched, it's just I don't want to listen to it. And we'll go to the kitchen.
Alright, first we did install the new faucet, which you've probably seen the short for it. It's nice and tall, you can adjust the water, and we kept that in there. Let's see, we added the windscreen for the stove, which is nice and easy. Comes out and keeps it nice and flat so you have another surface on top if you need it. And then instead of having this open thing, we added this to it so it keeps everything in from the trail and it just looks better.
No, it's pretty easy. All we did was put Velcro on the canvas piece here, stuck the Velcro on there, and then Velcro on the inside.
Yeah, it's in here.
So we can remove it if we ever want to.
And that keeps everything nice and tucked away. And then we added the paper towel holder. I don't have paper towel to show you, but it's fairly simple. It just pops right on, and then this comes down so it keeps it from blowing away in the wind. And then it's easy just to remove it and then throw it in there when you need to put it away.
Yeah.
So that's basically all we did to the kitchen.
A couple other things we did on the trailer. We put the amber film over the lights on both sides to keep the bugs down. And then if you saw our video, we put a permanent handle inside of the door, riveted it in, so it's nice and flush. You're not going to hit your head on it, and it's spring loaded, so that worked out pretty well. Inside we added a couple of brackets to keep our stuff up against here while we're going down the trail. If our chairs or whatever, we don't want to lay on our bed. Right now everything's clean, but after a few days out in the wilderness, it's not going to be as clean. We don't want to throw it on our bed, so we'll end up strapping it to the back here. I got one on both sides, and they just riveted right in, and that should work out pretty well. Like most people with one of these trailers, there is the tablet mount up top there. And then we have these pockets on either side, which I was going to rivet in, but I didn't get around to it. So we're just going to run with the Velcro that they're held up with now. And you can see our tracks and shovel and stuff are in here now, because there's no sense in running 1,388 miles to our first off-grid campsite with those on top of the 4Runner. I might save a couple of dollars in fuel. I don't know, we'll find out. Next we put our Renogy bifold briefcase solar panel, and we affixed it on top. and added a little air jam thing in the front there, more or less for sticks and stuff so it doesn't get caught underneath there and peel that panel off. We're gonna work on getting that wire a little bit more taut and so that doesn't get caught on something. I'll leave a link in the description below of the little clips that we use that we affix to the top of the trailer. They're one Allen screw on each of them. There's 6, and it should be easy enough to get off. Say if we're in the woods for a few days, I can take that off and put it out in the sun if we're not parked in the sun. That's kind of the whole premise of this. We realized after being on trail for 5-6 hours out in the sun, you get to camp 5-6 o'clock and you only got about an hour or 2 of sun left. So we're gonna see if it works out where we're gonna get more sun while we're on trail and keep that battery charged. On the 4Runner we put some new RSG rock sliders. A little better than the steps it came with, I think. And we ended up replacing the worn winch that we had. I don't know what was wrong with it. Both the motor and the solenoid went out. So we decided just to get a new one because we didn't have time to get it fixed or warranty or whatever. We've had it for 4 years, so who knows. So we got a Harbor Freight Badland Apex 12,000. I don't know. We'll see if it works. Hopefully we don't. And we have some amber lights on there now. Yay. So this is a 2.5-inch lift on here. It makes me a little nervous because it's much higher than the trailer really wants to go, but I think we'll be all right. And we also added a little like dampener that keep that from rattling around. It's fairly easy to put on, and it definitely keeps the down. We also moved the 7-pin on the 4Runner. If you look at yours, it's down underneath there and it kind of hangs down. This is higher than the spare tire and the hitch there, so you shouldn't have to worry about scraping that. So that's a little janky, right? But this is a proprietary plug that I couldn't figure out how to get to a new shower hose, so here we are. Now this one is controls the flow, because if you know anything about these trailers, the pressure's pretty strong and you don't need it that much. You can actually turn it on and off or adjust how much. So that's pretty nice. And it comes with this little clip here that goes up on this. And it's strong enough to hold that and your loofah sponge or whatever you do. Now we didn't put the TV mount on the bathroom like we were going to because we took a couple of showers and didn't realize we do have enough space. Once you stake it out, it's actually kind of nice to have that to put the your shampoo and whatnot on. So it's not ideal, but it works. I'd rather have it secure on there than having that TV mount go out in a few weeks or months or year or whatever. So it'll be alright. So that's about it. We're headed out to Utah tomorrow morning, 3 o'clock. Take 2 days to get out there, 1,388 miles to our first site outside of Gateway, Colorado. It'll be probably a few weeks before we get another video up from that because I don't think we'll have enough service to get anything uploaded, but hey, who knows, right? Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe so you can see those videos coming out. Thanks.
Please say the name of the person you wish to call.
Upgrade.